96.1 KZCC Conroe and worldwide on the irlonestar.com.
Hello and welcome to Keeping Up with Conroe, hosted by Visit Conroe. I'm Jody.
And I'm Shannon.
And we're here to highlight upcoming events and local businesses in the area. We're here live on the second Tuesday of every month at 11 a.m. And after the show airs, we'll post on podcasts, YouTube, lots of places. So tune in regularly to Keeping Up with Conroe. I know, it's really cold outside.
It was snowing earlier.
It was snowing. We got pictures.
I know, barely.
We were those nerds
Yeah.
in the front of the chamber building.
That was us.
dancing.
We got a lot going on.
Yeah,
It's
we
the
do.
holiday
It is
season.
the holidays. Thanksgiving's next week.
I know. Can you believe it?
I know.
Have you done your Christmas shopping?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, me either. Have not even started. Haven't even thought about it.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I'm still wanting to go back to the summer.
I know. Well, we've got Christmas plans coming up
Yes,
for
we do.
Conroe already.
Yes.
And we have Elizabeth with us to tell us about it.
Yes, we do. Hi,
Uh,
Elizabeth. Hi.
Elizabeth works for the city of Conroe for the Parks and Recreation Department. We're
Yes.
so glad you're here to
Yeah.
tell us everything Conroe Christmas.
Yeah.
What's your position at the Parks Department?
I am a recreation coordinator there at the Parks and Rec Department over special events and programs.
Awesome.
That's awesome. So you are getting ready to plan some pretty big events in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we've got a busy next couple months coming up.
Yeah, you do.
Yep,
Yeah.
she's over the Conroe Christmas committee
Yes.
and tries to keep us all on track.
Yeah.
So I know that we have the Conroe Christmas celebration coming up here pretty quickly. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, the Conroe Christmas celebration is going to take place on Saturday, December 8th from 11 a.m. to 5. But first, the first thing coming up will be the tree lighting ceremony.
Yes.
So that kind of kicks everything off, and that is always held the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So this year it is Tuesday, November 27th.
Awesome. And where is that going to be at?
So the tree, if you've driven past Heritage Place, is already there. So that's where the tree lighting takes place. It'll be at 6:30 p.m. Directly following the tree lighting will be the Christmas on Main Street, which is put on by the downtown merchants down here. So that'll be just directly following the tree lighting.
Okay, and so during the tree lighting, I know that there are some youth groups that perform. Who's coming this year?
This year we have Patterson Elementary that's going to be singing our gathering music before the tree lighting.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. Last year we
We
went,
did.
and there was a huge crowd. I bet it'll be even bigger this year.
We're always expecting more and more people.
So there'll be music and events and dancers, singers, performers, whatever. And then hay rides and stuff, right?
Yeah, we have some carriage rides. That'll be kind of working together with the Christmas on Main Street, bringing people down here to Founders Plaza and down Main Street to see what's going on down here.
And I think in downtown they'll have the windows will be decorated and people can vote on those. And many of the businesses will be open late and providing candy canes or stuff, right?
Yeah, they're working on getting all that together. I know they're going to have some music at Founders Plaza, some carolers. And then, like you said, some of the merchants will be open and having activities going on in their stores.
Including, if I remember correctly, I think Santa Claus is going to be around and Mr. and Mrs. Frosty or whatever.
Yep.
And I think that there's stories being read or something and memes and all kinds of
Yeah,
really
there's all
fun
kinds of
family
stuff,
activities. Yeah. Doesn't
It's a
that
great,
sound fun?
yeah, little community event. That's awesome.
Get everyone to come out. And
Yeah, that kind of kicks off our Conroe Christmas celebration.
We have a special guest lighting the tree. Who is that?
Don't know that it's been determined yet.
Okay.
Maybe it's a
Um,
secret.
Yeah,
This is a secret. I guess you'll have to be out here to see who it
There you
actually
go.
is.
right.
So what time is the tree lighting?
The tree lighting ceremony will get started at 6:30.
Okay.
And then they'll flip the switch and
Yep.
then there'll be
The mayor,
coming down.
give a little ceremony, and then after the tree lighting, all the festivities begin taking place down for the Christmas on Main Street.
So that should kind of
Awesome.
set the tone for the holiday season.
Right.
And then the following
Yeah, then
Saturday.
our next event, we actually have a movie in the park the Friday night prior to the Christmas celebration. This will be our first year trying to do the Christmas movie in the park. So we'll be showing Elf
Oh,
at
I love
Heritage
Elf.
I
at
do
Heritage
too.
Place at 6 p.m. We did put on here weather permitting, so if we have a snow day like today,
Right?
You never know.
the movie might not happen. We do want it to be a little chilly so people can have blankets and hot cocoa, but not frosty. So,
Will there be hot cocoa for sale there?
yes.
That's on Friday
Yes,
night.
concessions
Friday.
available. Yes, that's Friday night. Then Saturday we have the annual Conroe Christmas celebration at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. to 5. We have all kinds of activities happening that day. We've got inflatables, snow slides, petting zoo, ponies, train ride, pictures with Santa, face painting, and we do have vendors out there as well.
And the parade, right?
Yeah, and then the parade, the Kiwanis Christmas Parade, 1 p.m. through downtown. We do have their entry form with the contact info for Kiwanis on our website, cityofconroe.org, so you can find that there. As well as we are still looking for vendors for our Conroe Christmas celebration, and that application is also available on our website.
Cool.
And it's on the City of Conroe website?
Yes, so cityofconroe.org, and then under Parks and Recreation, you can find the Conroe Christmas celebration, and I've got a couple links there. So we've got the parade info as well as our vendor application.
We'll share that on our social
Yes.
media and our website as well
Yeah,
so that
great.
people will be able to find it no matter where they look. And I know that same day, that evening, there's also a boat parade out on Lake Conroe. So it's like a whole weekend of activities. Start off Friday night with a movie with your family. Saturday, come downtown and enjoy the parade and all the activities going on all day long. And then head over to the lake and see the lighted boat parade. So it should be a
Yes.
fun time.
Yeah,
One of my favorite parts of the Christmas Day celebration is the snow, the ice,
Snow hill.
the snow
Snow
hill.
hill,
yeah.
That was awesome.
Where is the
Well, it's a
snow
lot of
hill?
fun. We put the snow hill on San Jacinto, in between Metcalf and Simonton. So that's a little
Awesome.
block right there.
Is there an
Snow
age
hill.
limit on there?
Well, we do have two. We have a smaller one and then the big snow hill.
For us big
No.
kids.
Okay, good.
So no age
Maximum.
restrictions. No.
I can throw snowballs at you, Shannon.
Oh, great.
And all our holiday events, all these events are all free to the public.
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah, only thing that would require a fee is just the concessions. But everything's free. So we really want to thank all our sponsors for helping to make these events possible. And
There's
couldn't
a
do
lo-
it without you.
Lot of sponsors,
A
and you
lot.
can see the names out next to the chamber building.
Right, and they'll all be listed on the bottom of our poster, which will be out soon.
Yep, got a
And so if
very
somebody
giving community for
Wanted
sure.
to still sponsor. How would they go about that?
They could contact Liz Patterson. However, at this time, they might have missed the opportunity to have the logo out there. But
If you want to
it's
get
always
involved.
opportunity. Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
volunteers? Do you still
Yeah.
need volunteers for either the tree lighting event or the
Yeah, volunteers are always also needed. They can contact me directly. Set
perfect?
that up. Yeah.
Perfect. We'll provide your contact information as well.
What
Um,
time does the parade start?
The parade is at 1 o'clock.
Okay, and that goes all through downtown.
Yes. Yeah. Typically, depends how many entries they get, but it'll last like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
And this is one of the parades where you can throw candy, correct?
No, I
No?
think they have that on their form that you aren't supposed to throw it.
I
Okay.
don't think they let them
maybe
throw
they can-
anymore.
They can pass it out. Yeah.
That's what it is. They walk next to the floats
Right,
and
right.
pass it out.
But I
Okay.
think also candy might be limited due to the trash.
Right.
Yeah, ending up on the floor. But they have all the rules about that on their entry form.
Great.
That's awesome.
I wanted to mention, since Thanksgiving is next week, I know that you've got Turkey Trot coming up as well.
Yes.
That's always a great, fun
the turkey
activity.
trot is this Saturday, so November 17th, out at Carl Barton Junior Park. It starts at 9 a.m. and we are still taking registration, and you can register there at the race. If you register at the race, it's $25, and we'll start that registration at 8 o'clock. We are donating a portion of the fund to the Montgomery County Food Bank.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah, great
awesome.
cause.
We're excited about.
And that's a
we're-
5K fun run, so
And now, where's the fun run going to be at?
It's
Carl-
at Carl Barton.
Carl Barton? Yeah,
that'd be fun.
that would be fun. Hopefully the weather warms up.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty nice. And even the cool weather that's good weather for runners. So.
It is, yes.
They like it.
That's definitely true. I'd take 70 over 100 any day.
Colder the better.
Yeah, true.
Optimal running is 40 degrees.
No, you won't get me out of my heated blanket for 40.
Hopefully it's a little warmer than today.
Yes.
But,
Any
good
other
weather.
events that y'all have got coming up? I know that y'all also do the Thursday concerts during the warmer months.
Right.
But you've got all kinds of things that are going on.
yeah, well, the turkey trot and then all our Christmas events, kind of what we got going on for the next few months. Coming up in February, I do have the annual daddy-daughter dance.
Mhm.
It's big.
That is a big hit. I have lots of
big
friends,
hit, yeah.
small daughters.
And
that
it's
love it.
we do it out at La Toretta, and we'll be starting that registration in the middle of December for that.
So watch for that.
Watch
and
for
if you haven't picked up a playbook, be sure and do that. It's got great information on all of the events that Elizabeth mentioned, as well as all kinds of arts and cultural activities going on in the community. And it's put out quarterly. Is that correct?
Yeah, so we'll be coming out with our spring edition here towards the end of this month.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
We're already thinking
It's
about
already-
spring.
Yes,
I want that.
it's already in the works.
Always got to be looking ahead for sure.
Yep.
Now, if people wanted more information on any of the events that you talked about, why don't we get the phone number to the Parks Department and a website?
Yeah, the website's www.cityofconroe.org, and then phone number 936-522-3900, as well as our Facebook page, which is City of Conroe Parks and Recreation.
Great. Well, then we'll share it as well so that people will be able to find it. Thank you so
Definitely.
much for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
We'll definitely bring you back in the spring and tell us
Yeah.
more about what's going on at that time.
Sounds great.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. We need to take a break, but stay tuned. We'll be visiting with Dana Davis about TripAdvisor. You're listening to Keeping Up with Conroe, hosted by Visit Conroe.
Did you know there are more than 790 abused and neglected children currently in foster care in Montgomery County? Will you help make a difference? I'm Allie Stevens with Casa Child Advocates of Montgomery County. We train and support volunteers to be the voice of children in the foster care system. Kids are removed from their home because of abuse and neglect, and we need volunteers just like you to advocate for these children. To learn more about becoming an advocate, please visit CasaSpeaksForKids.com. That's CasaSpeaksForKids.com.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show. With monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776.
And we're back. You're listening to Keeping Up with Conroe. I'm your host, Shannon. And we are with Visit Conroe, and we have our next guest, Dana Davis, here. And
She's one of my favorite people.
well, if you ask her, she will tell you she is your favorite
She is.
person.
I mean, this
so,
is the truth. You do. I mean, I have a unicorn in my office now that shoots balls at
yeah,
people.
we're going to have to talk about that later, Dana. Dana,
I can get you one or a shield.
there you go. I need a
shield.
shield. I need a shield. Dana, you threw me off. Dana works for the Fairfield Inn here in Conroe and serves on our advisory council. And we are so glad that we have her and have a great partner with her because we are doing some fun things. Things are
are.
happening.
Yeah.
Exciting.
It is very exciting. But we're here to talk about TripAdvisor.
Yes. So first, let's talk about what you do at Fairfield.
I am the director of sales, so I am basically, I handle all of the groups and the corporate business, but I'm also the community representative. So that's why you guys get a lot of my time.
Yes.
We see
and
you
we're
a
lucky
lot.
to have you for sure. Okay, so yeah, we have TripAdvisor coming in December. That's an event that we organized, and they are going to come and talk to local businesses about why TripAdvisor is so important. And so we want to get the word out so that these small businesses and these businesses come to this meeting because I feel like TripAdvisor is such a great missed opportunity. And so I kind of felt like it'd be important to have like you to come in and talk about this. And why is TripAdvisor so important, for businesses such as Fairfield?
Well, it takes you global. Today's consumer goes after that referral, but it's no longer that word of mouth anymore. It's that internet quick access, middle of the night. I'm trying to find that place to be in Conroe, and it's your connection to them. It's your connection to the global market, and we have an active presence on TripAdvisor. It's a requirement for the hotel industry, and I will tell you, several businesses will benefit from TripAdvisor. It's fun. It can be engaging. It's a way to engage your customer on that touch point level. It's old style sales, in my opinion. I go out and meet people face to face. Well, TripAdvisor is a way to get into their home and meet them.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
and I think that too, in this economy where it's so easy to get information on other things on the internet, TripAdvisor is something that is totally a go-to website for me when I'm planning any kind of trip. And whether I'm looking for a hotel or I've already got a hotel and I want to see what other people are saying about it, I mean, it's really a great tool. But my question is, and this is kind of what we're going to address when TripAdvisor comes, is in my experience, I've always seen that it's quick and easy, and people are very quick to make negative comments,
Yes.
not so quick to make positive comments on service or cleanliness or whatever. So how do you combat when you do get a negative comment?
We don't look at it as a negative. We look at it as an opportunity to fix something that didn't meet their expectation. It's a chance for us to learn about ourselves and improve our service. It's much easier in my industry. I'm in sales. It's much easier to keep the guests than it is to go find new ones and replace. So that's how our mindset with any kind of review. It's an opportunity for us to make it right.
Very good. It's a very good point.
And I love how you said that in the hotel industry, you have to have a presence on TripAdvisor. You just have to. And I think that it goes beyond just the hotel industry, the visitor industry in general. I mean, whether it's a restaurant, an attraction, a retail establishment, or whatever. When people look in Conroe on TripAdvisor, I want all of our great assets to be listed on there.
Yes.
So we're going to try really hard to get all of those people to come and learn how easy it is to have a presence on there.
It's important to jump off the app. They used to say jump off the page. Well, you want to jump off the app. It gives you, the more engaged you are, the better opportunity you have to showcase why you over someone else. And so it's just important. And I will tell you that, in your Facebook pages, I follow them, and it's a chance to go, oh, that's why Conroe.
Yep.
And it reminds me of the community. Well, you're creating that community through TripAdvisor.
Very cool.
Well, the goal is to have businesses, lots of businesses come. And I feel like there are so many businesses that are missing this opportunity, especially here in Conroe. And there are a lot of smaller businesses that, especially here in Conroe, that are word of mouth still. And, they think that, Mary Jo's going to go and tell Susie. And so I think this is a great opportunity to expand their opportunities, with this next generation. And, everyone's so tech savvy. I think that this is very important that they get there,
Well, and Marriott is a very traditional company, but we were at the forefront when it came to, we have to find a way to engage the quote unquote millennial, whether it be our employee or it be our guest.
Yep.
So, and I think it's important for all businesses to understand how to engage that. I mean, where are they going to find their hotels, the communities they want to visit, the activities they want to go see? Where do they want to go sit with Santa?
Yes.
Right. Right.
You are correct.
Yeah.
And where to eat,
It-
I mean, you come to Conroe and you stay in Fairfield, but then you have to eat dinner,
And there's so many just small town eclectic places to go eat and enjoy your time in Conroe. It's got that big city connection with that small town community feeling that
Yep.
just it wraps you up.
I agree with that.
That's what makes it so special.
Right. I mean, we're sitting on Main Street. I mean, we have the old school Main Street that, is right in front of us. And
But
I
yet
love
we
that.
have a major interstate
Uh-huh.
that goes through and has all the things that you would need on a major interstate.
Yep.
And we've got a 22,000 acre lake on the other side of the interstate, and just we've got so much going on. And we're one of the fastest growing communities in the nation. So we
Exactly.
definitely want to make sure that our presence on TripAdvisor
Mm-hmm.
reflects that, so that when people are coming here for whatever reason,
Yeah.
they really see all the great little mom and pop, like you said, establishments in our community that makes us special. So
Yeah, and all these conferences. I mean, we as a group, you sit on our tourist advisory council, and we want to bring these groups and these conferences to town, and learn about Conroe and experience what we have to offer. And some of those event organizers will go to these apps and these websites to see, is this town really worth coming to? Do they have what I need for my group? And so it is important.
It's important, and it's important that you monitor it and you're responding. And don't be scared of the negative or the critical comments, because again, just embrace it and understand it's an opportunity to grow. And sometimes it's just a simple misunderstanding.
well, and I think that you kind of hit it on the head there. I mean, it's something you need to just address. And I mean, sometimes people, I have found it, because I've worked in customer service my entire career in the hospitality industry, and you get the negative comments, like I said, much quicker than you get the positive comments, whether online or in person, on phone calls, whatever. And I think a lot of times they just want to be heard and know that they've been heard. And if you just address it and say, I'm sorry, that wasn't how we operate, I apologize, give us another chance, kind of a thing. 9 times out of 10, they're going to give you another chance. They just want to be heard.
Well, and I will tell you that in the hotel industry, we've been part of TripAdvisor for a long time. And it's okay to ask. If somebody tells you about a great service that they've had, it's okay to say, well, if you're active on TripAdvisor, please go in and make a comment of that and share that with my staff. Would love to hear about how wonderful your stay was with us. So it's okay to ask for a good review when somebody's telling you in face-to-face positive things.
Absolutely.
And I think when they realize, oh, I can do that, then you start to see the positive ones grow.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And I don't mean to harp on that, because TripAdvisor is a lot more than just making a negative or positive comment. I mean, they're like you were saying, you have to have a presence. And if you go in and put in any city in the world, it gives you options to find out things to do, restaurants, places to eat, hotels, where to stay, or even traveling, how to get there. You can make reservations online. I mean, there's all kinds of aspects to TripAdvisor. And I think that that's what this gentleman is going to teach us. And a little bit more about that, Jody. It's a free event.
It is free.
And I think we'll probably even have food.
We
so.
are, yes. Well, if I'm involved, there's food. So
We've got to bribe
When is
everyone to
there
get
not
there.
food at a Jody event?
Thank you.
So we will even feed you. And
Yes.
do you have the date and time for
Yes,
that?
it is December. Oh my goodness, I think it's the 4th. Let me double check that.
And it's going to be held at the Chamber of Commerce building.
It is. Yes.
And it will be in that back room.
It's this Monday, December 3rd. And it's going to be from 12 to 1:30.
So we have to feed you. It's
We
lunchtime.
do. I did plan that perfectly, didn't I? Okay.
And this is a gentleman from TripAdvisor
Yes.
that's coming to tell us how we can get more involved, whether it's an individual business or the community. He'll be
Yes.
open for questions. I think there'll be a couple of one-pager handouts with
Yes.
more information about, if you don't have a presence, how to get involved, how to
yeah.
respond and engage with some of the customers on there. And it's really, I have to just kind of visit Houston's horn on this, because they took the ball with this and brought him in, and then kind of farming him out, so to
Yes.
speak.
They really are.
To all
Sharing.
of, to
Sharing
all
is
of the
caring.
Houston and Beyond members, which Conroe is a member of Houston and Beyond, because we promote as part of Houston. So they have brought him in at their expense.
Yep.
And we get him for that day. So we're real excited.
We are excited.
It's a great
about this.
opportunity, because we wouldn't be able to do this on our own.
I
So.
agree. Great.
Well, I do want to ask, anything else that you've got coming up, Dana? I know you and I have been kind of bouncing some ideas around on some tournaments and things.
Definitely looking at some softball and baseball tournaments for the summer to help the city and our hospitality industry. And maybe get the fireworks back at the lake over the 4th.
Woot woot.
We just completed our renovation at the Fairfield, so we're so excited about that.
It looks amazing.
It is absolutely gorgeous, and we are so excited.
I stayed there for the catfish.
I know.
So.
I know.
We party.
I am your go-to. I know that.
Yes.
So no, and we're just, December in Conroe is probably the second busiest month for weddings.
Oh, wow.
So
really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Christmas weddings are huge in the Conroe area. So
Wow.
we're all excited getting ready for all of our weddings coming up in Christmas. And those are always the fun ones because it's always the Christmas colors. And it's just, the weather right now is perfect for the Christmas wedding. It's too much ice and it gets a little scary for them. But we're very excited about December. That's one of our busier wedding times.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
That is a fun fact.
And I heard just the other day that I'm not even going to say the number because I don't remember, but how many wedding venues are in this area? It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. It keeps us very busy on the weekends. So, it's June, July always. I mean, that's just,
Right.
that's the popular times. But our event centers in the Conroe and the Lake Conroe area have done a fantastic job of marketing us for March spring weddings. And then the Christmas weddings are always very popular.
Fun.
And New Year's Eve is always a popular wedding.
Really?
Yes.
See, not me.
Starting the new year, I guess, off right with your significant other.
That's
there
it.
you go. There you go.
your New Year's goal to stick with him for a year.
My resolution is to make this work.
And every year you could redo it. So, all right.
Anything else on TripAdvisor, Jody?
I think that's it. I mean, just December 3rd at 12 o'clock at the Chamber Building. I promise to feed you. And maybe you can learn something and get involved and get your business on TripAdvisor so we can market you and Dana can help you find a place for your people to stay.
There we go.
If you're planning a wedding, call Dana.
Yeah.
And Shannon can auction off Jody's unicorn.
Yeah, I know. I'm keeping the unicorn. When she
Good
annoys me,
grief.
I'm going to pop a ball at her.
Well, we're going to take another quick
Yes.
break, and we will be right back. We've got Stephen Nailway or someone
Stephanie.
to step in for him to talk about Feast with Friends. You're listening to Keeping Up with Conroe, hosted by Visit Conroe.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Does your company have needs that can be met by an employee who is dependable, hardworking, enthusiastic, motivated, cooperative, respectful, and punctual? Conroe Independent School District Special Education Department can meet your needs by connecting you with potential employees that have been preparing for a lifetime of employment. We have numerous individuals seeking paid and unpaid work experiences. If your company is interested in seeing how we can meet your business needs, call Conroe ISD Special Education Department to find the best employees for you at 936-709-7671.
Listen in Mondays at noon to hear Conroe news from local nonprofits, businesses, upcoming events, Conroe Park events, news stories, and information that matters to you with your host, Margie Taylor of Taylorized PR. For more information about being a guest, visit irlonestar.com/Conroe Culture.
From the beginning, the main purpose of the Cooperative Extension Service has been to change human behavior by teaching people how to apply the results of scientific research. By utilizing a holistic, multi-level approach, Extension family and community health programs encourage health and well-being for everyone, addressing values, concerns, and needs with reliable science-based information. Extension programs help people lead healthier lives. We are Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, helping Texans make their lives better.
For those of you who like your partners, your gumbo, and your music salty, well, we're here to help with the music. Julian Shea here, host of Lone Star Country Nights Thursday, your weekly dose of roots and Americana and all the music that makes this part of the country special. We stir in Western swing, honky-tonk, Zydeco, Texas blues, outlaw country, and put a pinch of red dirt, and then we smoke it over a slow fire. Then listen to the results Thursday nights on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 and worldwide at irlonestar.com.
And we're back. You're listening to Keeping Up with Conroe. I'm your host, Shannon.
I'm Jody.
And we are with Visit Conroe. I did say that our next guest was Stephen Nailway, but he flaked on us and
Yeah, he
is
did.
not here. So
He claimed work. He claimed work.
So we got someone much prettier than Stephen. We've got Stephanie and Keith Walls with us, and they're here to talk to us about a feast with friends that's coming up. Now, I have not heard about this a whole lot, so and I've not taken part in it. I want to hear more about it. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what's coming up?
This will be our third year. There will be our second year partner with the Salvation Army, but our third year doing it. We're partner with them to serve the less fortunate at the Salvation Army. We look forward to it every year. It's so much fun. It's from 11 to 3.
3.
Yes. And if you want to volunteer, if you want to help out, on our Facebook page, there is a link for you to volunteer as well. The one thing that we are asking for is if anybody wants to help out with dessert or bread. And
No bread.
No bread.
Desserts only.
Oh, desserts. They changed it since last night.
To bring, to donate?
Yes.
Okay. So any kind of desserts, huh?
But
Pies or?
they would need to be at the office by next Wednesday.
The Friends of Conroe office.
Okay. So this is all put on by the Friends of Conroe, and it is a great way to give back to the community and to those that are less fortunate. And I always have tried to instill things like this in my kids. I know you've taken your
Yes.
daughters to help out with this sort of thing. So you said serving times are from 11 to 3. Where is the Salvation Army office?
It is at 301 Avenue E, Conroe, Texas, 77301.
And it's going to be at the Wayne Bergstrom Center of Hope. So
That's the new name of the new building.
How many people do you think you serve every year?
Last year was 2,100. This year we're hoping to be around 2,800 to 3,000.
Wow. That's a lot of
Just
turkey.
because the Hope Center closed down next door to it, so we'll be having
Dream Center.
The Dream Center.
That's a lot.
fun
of
fact,
food.
that was the old hospital
Yes.
that I was born in.
How many volunteers do you think that you have or would need?
Last year we had a little over 200 volunteers. We have 2 different shifts. You can find all that stuff on our website at thefriendsofconroe.com or through the Facebook page. But we'd love to see that many people again. We had a blast doing it the last few years and look forward to it again.
It really does kind of put your heart right for the holidays, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
The opportunities to volunteer are, food servers. We have a kids area to work with the kids.
Fun.
We have refreshments. We have to-go plates because we do a lot of to-go. People come pick up to-go plates. And drivers because we deliver as well.
That was something I was going to ask if you deliver to people who just couldn't make it over there.
Correct.
So
We
that's
do deliver. And then, we just have fill-ins. So, and, you're more welcome to bring your kid because my kid comes every year. She doesn't have a choice because Mama works for a nonprofit. That's what she has to do because she's been volunteering for a long time now.
Since birth. I think she's been doing this since birth.
Yes.
that's
In the
wonderful.
womb, actually.
Right?
That's wonderful. What about who does the cooking?
The guys.
That would be you.
That would be several of us board members from the Friends of Conroe. We all start cooking right at about noon on Wednesday and till about 10, 11 o'clock Thursday morning. We cook all night long.
And then some of us have to pull the meat apart for hours and hours and hours.
Yes. Yes, you're talking, we cook whole turkeys. Last year we cooked about 95 whole turkeys. And, of course, you got to debone them, all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of work, but we have fun doing it.
And where do you get your turkeys from? Meaning, is the food donated or?
We have, the turkeys are actually donated by an anonymous person. They do not want to be named. We thank them every year for it, which is awesome. Because that's, is $13, $14, $1,500.
Sure.
Just for turkey.
Sure.
Then we also get stuff from the food bank. People donate stuff to the Salvation Army that helps out. And then we have several church groups that help out. And then we also use the Friends of Conroe's general fund to fill in any blanks. We're certainly taking donations. You can call the office.
Well, I was going to say, if you can't volunteer, perhaps you might consider making a donation.
Yeah, every $20 helps.
Absolutely.
I mean, it cost us probably $7-8 grand to do this, and so every little bit of donations help.
Wonderful. And you said how many were served last year?
2,100.
And you're hoping for 28 this year. 2,800.
So lots of volunteers are needed, correct?
Lots.
Yes.
You had 200 last year. You need a lot more this year then.
Yeah.
More the merrier. So, and
correct.
is there a website you said for them to sign up for volunteers?
Yes, it's www.friendsofconroe.com.
And can you make a donation on the website as well? Make a donation to the office here in downtown Conroe?
You can either bring it by the office or mail it to the office, and the office address is 101 South Main, Conroe, Texas, 77301.
Wonderful. We'll make sure and put that on our websites.
And another thing to note, I think that we need to talk about is that the Friends of Conroe, that they do a lot of these events, to put on to help other nonprofits in the area. And so a couple of the ways they get their funds are through the Catfish Festival or through the Sounds of Texas Music Series.
And bingo.
And bingo.
We can't leave bingo out.
Yeah.
Bingo's been a big factor for us. Charitable bingo. If anybody loves to go play bingo, please go down to Tejas Bingo because they are a lifesaver to Friends of Conroe.
And we did that one night.
It was so much fun.
We did. We went and had a board night and brought our families, and I think one person won, but it was like hours of just joking around with kids. And so I think we just need to,
do that again.
Yeah, definitely need to do that again. And Shannon, you'll be invited.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's kids 5 and older can play, right? Or is it
Yes.
6 and
Yeah.
older?
Oh, my daughter absolutely loves it.
No, this girl, y'all, so she sits next to me. Mackenzie sits next to me when we go to play bingo. And she has her own, she has the fuzzy animals, and then she has the poppers, the colored doppers.
Yes.
And she allowed me to borrow one of hers. Was able to get the pink one. But she had them lined up and all, like, she was the 75-year-old woman sitting
Serious,
there.
huh?
It was serious.
She's won $750. She's won $500. She's won a lot of money playing bingo.
There you go. I would like it too if I kept winning.
I know. I thought sitting next to her would bring me good luck with all of hers.
Well, let's just get the times out there in the days for bingo. When does
They're open 7 days a week.
Yeah.
really?
Yes.
Okay.
And a lot of my friends from my daughter's school goes, they'll put on Facebook, we're up here again playing. And I'm like, yay, keep coming back.
And everybody thinks that money just goes back to them. All that money in bingo goes to nonprofits.
That's wonderful.
They have 7 nonprofits there. All that money goes.
And
right
Friends
back
of
up.
Conroe is just one of those
We're just
7.
one of them, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, then, it's not really gambling. It's giving to the community.
It is. It's giving back.
Every bit of it goes right back out.
There you go. Well,
Yeah.
we'll make sure and put some of that information out there too.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about the big feast coming up next week? Need volunteers? Need sponsorships?
Desserts.
Desserts?
Desserts. And you can bring them to Stephanie.
There
She
you go.
promises not to eat them.
Non-refrigerated dessert.
Well, if they bring refrigerated, Stephanie and I can taste
Yeah,
test.
we can taste it. I like that idea.
So you've got several opportunities to get involved. You can volunteer, you can write a check,
Yes.
and or you can bring a dessert. There
Or you can
go.
do all the above.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we can do all the above.
Sounds like a great time and a great way to kind of get everything right and ready for the holidays and
Yeah.
keep going. So
We cut it off a little early because we do know it is Thanksgiving. Everybody wants to be with their family. So it gives you also time in the evening to do your normal Thanksgiving dinner with your family.
But it's a great way for you to bring children. I know last year I was able to bring my daughters, and I think that it's a great way for them to reflect and be grateful and thankful.
And I'll tell you, we worked both their butts off last year.
Yeah. Well, Stacey also talks everybody's butts off last year, so she gets it from not me.
Yes, for her mother.
Not me. But yeah, but it's a great family event. I think that's why we wanted to promote this because it's a great way to give back within this community.
So that's what, and the kids' activities are just keep them entertained.
Just keep
and
them entertained. They can eat, and then there'll be a kids area. There'll be like coloring books and
Oh,
like little
fun.
crafts for them to do, and you just keep them entertained because at that age, I'm sure it's hard for them as well. So we just make the best out of the whole event.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, we're hearing so much stuff about what's going on this holiday season, and this is a great way. In my mind, I keep saying it, but it's kind of a way to kind of put your heart right for the whole holidays. It's a time of giving, so it's a great way to kind of start it off on a good note. And that's next week, and then the week after, you can come back for the tree lighting downtown.
Yes.
So
fun.
think about volunteering or making a donation of food or money. Dessert or money, no bread, and
No bread.
no bread, and then come back down and enjoy all the activities going on downtown. You have anything else coming up, Jody? I know we have a ton of things on our calendar.
We do. Oh my gosh. So I just created a Christmas in Conroe website. So if you go to visitconroe.com and then any of the Christmas events here in town, we have gone ahead and put on there. So
Let's get go ahead and add this. I know it's a
Yes.
week away, but it probably would be really beneficial to have all that
I
listed
agree.
on there.
I do agree with that. Yeah.
Does that work for you?
It does.
Awesome. And we'll make sure and get put your contact information and the address and all of that for donations on our website and our social media.
Yeah.
Y'all have anything else you want to share?
Just come out and have a ball. It's a good time, really it is, and you'll see how heartwarming it is, helping others. So
Absolutely.
So
Thank you both for being here on very, very short notice because
Yeah, thanks,
Stephen didn't
Stephen.
show up.
yeah,
So
our president of Friends of Conroe, Stephen Nelway.
Bailed on us.
he's,
Work.
he's also
overtook.
my incoming chair, so I better be nice. So
I might know him.
well, we're going to take one more quick break. Thank you again, both of y'all,
Absolutely.
for
Thank you for
coming.
having us.
We appreciate everything y'all do. Jody and I will be back in just
Yes.
a few minutes. You're
We have lots
listening
of
to
fun.
Keeping Up with Conroe, hosted by Visit Conroe.
Have a legal question? Are you a resident of Montgomery County? Call 281-645-6344 to talk to a volunteer attorney from the Woodlands Bar Association. We answer the phones on the first Monday of every month at 281-645-6344 from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. to provide general legal information and information about legal resources to Montgomery County residents.
Our talk shows and music shows are looking for sponsors. Want to expand your brand awareness? Reach the hyper-local audience in Montgomery County? The Lone Star Community Radio sponsorships accomplish this. Want to see our stats and rates? Check out irlonestar.com/sponsor for more information. Or call in and leave us a message at 936-647-3776 with your question. Get seen on TV or YouTube and heard on our podcast, FM, and internet radio. Sponsor your local radio station with Lone Star Community Radio. A Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question or comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station at irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
Hey guys, this is Connor.
This is Dick.
This is Chris.
And we're with the Ticket Stub Podcast every Thursday live at noon on 104.5 and 106.1 FM in the Conroe area. Also, anytime at irlonestar.com. You go to irlonestar.com/TTS. You can find all of our social media.
And don't forget, we give away 2 tickets to the Grand Theater on every show. If you like movies and you like complaining or celebrating anything that has to do with the silver screen, check out the Ticket Stub Podcast and join us every Thursday at noon o'clock on Lone Star Community Radio.
This is Jody.
I'm Shannon.
And we just have some great upcoming events, a lot of events coming up over the next month.
Well, just the Christmas stuff. I mean,
I know.
there's tons.
It's crazy.
I mean, we heard about Thanksgiving.
Yep.
We heard about the
Conroe.
the tree lighting
Yep.
and the downtown stuff.
Yep.
I mentioned briefly the boat parade, but I wanted to bring that up again.
Yes.
I think that it's something that they did a couple of years ago. They missed last year,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because of the
water with
the little
Harvey.
hurricane.
Yeah, that little friend of
Yeah.
ours.
And then they're bringing it back this year,
Yep.
and it's going to be bigger and better than ever. So it's boats are the parade.
Yes, they're lit up.
And they'll be at night. Yeah.
Yes.
So there'll be lights on it and they'll kind of go all the way around. And we will post more information about where you can sit to watch them. You know, think Papa's on the lake or any of that over there. You'll be able to see it and it's going to be so fun.
I agree. I think
so fun.
it's a unique parade. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I think it's just going to be an amazing turnout.
Yeah,
this year.
Wolfie's, Papa's, Sam's Boat, any of that area, you should be able to have good viewing.
Get there early or call and see if they'll reserve you a space.
Absolutely. If you're interested, if you've got a boat and you want to be in the parade too, there might still be some opportunity for that. So check our website, visit conroe.com. We'll make sure and list that. Look under the calendar of events. We'll make sure that we put all that information on there. Should be really cool. But starting this week, though, we've got Faith Fest.
We do. Yes. Councilman wasn't here last month talking about this, and it's had a lot of hype. Apparently, the gentleman, the performer, is pretty big.
Well, and I think they're probably close to selling out.
I think
too.
they are, yeah.
So, and there's a lot of seats in that auditorium,
Yes.
but I think that they are close to selling out. So, if you're interested in that, check our Facebook or our website. There's more information on that on both, but that'll be at Sacred Heart Catholic
The
Church.
new church.
Huge. I drive by it every day. It is humongous.
I want to go in there and just to see it and check it.
I know.
Check it out.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful from the outside.
We'll have to do that.
Yeah.
And something I've not heard about, but I think you and I are going.
Yes,
aren't
we are. Yes.
To the Bethlehem City.
Yes.
Very
the
excited about
West
that.
Conroe Baptist
Church.
Church is putting this on, and it's an annual event, and you drive through it. It's amazing.
And it runs for like a week and a half or 2 weeks,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So it's November 29th through December 9th.
Yes.
At West Conroe Baptist
And
Church.
get there early. Every year, I cannot stress enough, get there early because it is an amazing drive-through scenic, event. But cars back up, and so you need to get there early so you're not the last one there.
Check that out. And then if you need to do a little bit of shopping.
I do.
I know.
That'd be me.
I missed this event last year,
Yeah.
so I'm looking forward to going this year to the Mistletoe Market, and that's out at the Lone Star Convention Center. Lots of shopping. Think Nutcracker Market in Houston with easier parking, no traffic,
no admittance to get in,
and it's free to get in.
No parking fees, no entrance fees. Just use your money to shop.
Absolutely. I mean, who wouldn't want that? I mean, I think when I have gone to Nutcracker Market in Houston, which is amazing, I'm not knocking it, but you have to sit in line to even get into the parking lot forever. It's crazy.
So I was at NRG this weekend for a cheer competition, and so we shared the parking lot, and it was by 1:00. There were lines just to get into the parking.
Yeah, Mistletoe Market's the way to go.
I agree.
Definitely.
I'll
do
be
that.
there.
Also, that's December 1st.
Yes.
And then also on December 1st, Willis has their parade.
Yes, they do.
So that'll be fun.
I think so. They're really good about pulling their schools together and making really fun parade.
I mentioned the boat parade already on the 8th. And then there's also a Montgomery Christmas Festival. I guess that's in downtown at the little park area down there in Montgomery. It's December the 2nd. So
Yes.
that'll be really fun.
Yeah.
And then if you're interested in running, we did mention the turkey trot that's coming up this weekend. That would be a lot of fun and a great way to earn all the food that you're going to eat on Thanksgiving.
Work it off.
But then if you do overeat, you need to work it off after Thanksgiving.
There's that little 10-miler.
We have the Conroe 10-miler, and that is on December 2nd as well. And we're giving away a free registration
We
for
are.
that.
Yep, on Facebook.
10 miles sounds really crazy, but it's really not that bad. It's less than a half marathon.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it is.
and it would be a great way to kickstart your 2019 fitness goal.
That is right. That's a good way to look at it.
So, and you
and
still,
work off the fun Christmas parties that you're about to
there you go.
partake.
So, Jody, how are you going to give away some?
So we've already posted a couple of times, but so if you go to visit facebook.com, visit Conroe, make sure you're liking us. You have to like the page, follow us, and then we'll have some fun little questions and things to do. But yeah, we've got a few more to give away over the next couple of days.
Okay, well, let's get those out there.
That's
That'll
right.
be a great way to do that. What else you got?
I think that's it right now. I think we've got a whole lot. We just finished Tough. That was a pretty fun event this weekend.
2 Toughs. We had TUFF.
We did.
That was the cook-off.
That was the cook-off.
Texans United for Freedom.
Cooking for Courage.
Cooking for Courage. That went really well. You went to that.
I did go to that. That was a lot of fun. There were some great barbecue teams out there. Some really good food. I have to say I partaked in some of that barbecue.
Which you should have gone to the other Tough.
I should have. It was closer to my house.
Which is TOUGH, Tough Mudder. It's
Yes.
the mud run that was
Yes.
held down at Three Palms.
Some of my friends went there. So they said it was pretty fun. They said they had a good time and got sweaty and got muddy.
But both great events for our
Yep.
community. And our website, Visit Conroe, is Jody has done. I have to plug you on this.
Aw.
Jody has done such a good job on kind of revamping that. It's still not quite done.
In
so
the process.
if you see anything that needs to be added or changed, make sure you reach out to us. We can take care of that for you. But we've got a whole calendar of all kinds of events that are going on in Conroe, and it's a great way that if you've got visitors that are coming in for the holidays, or if you've got visitors coming in, or you want to plan an event, you can look on there to know what else is going on and what you could take advantage of, or what weekends to avoid because there's too many things going on. Also, if you've got an event that is open to the public and you want to publicize it, you can put your own events on there.
You can. Yeah, you can do. You just go to the event calendar and you create an event and you just input all the information.
But of course, Jody has to look at it and approve it so it doesn't say party at Bill's house.
Yes.
So
it's not in Washington, D.C. or crazy.
We want to make sure that it is here in Conroe and open to the public, and whether it's ticketed or not is irrelevant, but we want to make sure that it is something that we want to promote to visitors and residents alike. So
Yeah, and Facebook. We have a Facebook calendar that we always keep really well, filled. So, if you have a Facebook event, please make sure that I know about it so I can share it and get it on our calendar so you can get that kind of advertisement as well.
Absolutely. Well, and we've got all these tools to keep y'all informed, not only this radio, but our Facebook page, our website, all kinds of stuff. And we provide a lot of services, all of which are free of charge.
Yes.
And we're here to really just make sure that everyone has a great time in our community, whether they're a visitor or a resident, so that we can get more events and more visitors and all kinds of fun things going on. So, well, wonderful. I guess that's it for this time.
Yeah.
We'll be back in December.
Yes, there's lots more to come up with.
I know. I'm sure that we'll have a whole more to add on there. So.
Yeah. So you want to know more about local hidden treasures, looking for things to do in Conroe? The goal of Keeping Up with Conroe is to promote all of that Conroe has to offer for residents and visitors. So tune in monthly. We are live the second Tuesday of every month at 11 a.m. And then check out our website, visitconroe.com, or our social media at Visit Conroe. We'll see you next month.
Thanks.